Elon Musk just announced that he's going to take Grok AI open source. What does that mean for you? What does that mean for your business? And what does it mean for the world of AI? Are other AI companies going to follow suit? Is the game about to change? Well, big things are afoot. Let's get right into it. The first thought you may have had when I said Elon Musk is about to open source Grok is, what is Grok? And that is a great question. At the beginning of the story, my very first thought when I saw this tweet from Elon Musk, this week, XAI will open source Grok, is that most people don't know what Grok is. Most people have never used Grok. I've certainly never used it. It's really complicated to get access. You have to have the highest level of Twitter subscription. So it's a bonus behind a service that most people don't bother to pay for. It's very interesting to see how people are really excited about it or people don't care about it. Here's the most important thing. I believe the reason this is happening is simple. No one's paying attention to Grok. Putting it behind a paywall didn't work. It didn't boost the number of people who are signing up for subscriptions. Here's how I know that. I've never seen a video on YouTube by anyone else demonstrating Grok. I've never seen a white paper written about Grok. I've never seen anyone talking about it. I've never seen anyone using it. Nobody's using it, so you might as well open source it. It's a great way to get into the news cycle, but I don't think it's nearly enough. My second thought is that an AI trained on Twitter is not very interesting to me. That's an AI that's trained to think in very short sentences and very small thoughts. And that's not my approach to content creation. I mostly use AI to write longer scripts, longer emails, longer letters, long form content, working on my books, editing my books. That's really the use case for me. So something that thinks one sentence at a time isn't very useful. But I would love to know what you guys think. Are you excited by this? Is this revolutionary? Well, here's the thing. There are a lot of open source AIs. Facebook released one, it's called Llama. Mistral has an amazing open source AI. Right now, Mistral Huge, which I covered earlier this week, is the second or third best AI in the world. It's the second or third best, and it's absolutely free. There are already open source AIs out there that are very, very good. This is not the first open source AI. This is not the most revolutionary open source AI. This is at best another open source AI. This is an also ran. However, maybe it will turn out to be something absolutely amazing and revolutionary. The final thing I want to talk about is that there have been some posts and people comparing AI to the Manhattan Project. The Manhattan Project was a secret. This AI development, all of the AI platforms out there, they're not a secret. They're very public facing. Everyone knows which companies are doing it, where they're doing it, which tools they're using, which software they're using behind the AI, which hardware they're using behind the AI, which servers and server farms are using to host the AIs. This idea that it's a secret, the way the Manhattan Project was, which was a secret program, that's why it was called the Manhattan Project instead of the nuclear project. Very different approach. This idea that AI is a weapon and we have to hide our AIs and all these other things, very silly. If that's the case, why is it so well known? Why isn't it secretive? The first layer for anything you want to hide is a layer of secrecy, and there's no secrecy around AI. The fear of open source is very silly because there's already really strong, really powerful open source AIs out there, and it leads to democratization. I believe that the people who want to ban open source AIs are trying to keep the power in the hands of the few because if an open source AI wins the AI wars, that will lead to a democratization. It means anyone can use it because anyone can afford it. In the same way that 3D printers have led to a great amount of democratization into creation. Anyone can now make something in their house if it can 3D print it. Really allows a lot more people to have access. And that's what's really exciting for me. But I want to know your thoughts. Did you even know about this story? Do you care about this story? Have you ever used Grok? Are you really interested in adding another AI to your platform? The one thing I will tell you is that if they open source it and they make it free, I'll test it. I just haven't bothered to run it through a test because I've never seen Grok on a leaderboard. I've never seen Grok benchmarked. I've never seen someone say that it's a good AI. There's nobody out there proselytizing it. And that makes me think must not be that special or that nobody's using it. But hey, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. As you guys know, often when I go to review thinking a product will be great, it's terrible. And when I expect it to be terrible, it will be great. I am a terrible predictor for products any good, which makes me think maybe it's actually going to be great. And I'm going to be very pleasantly surprised. We're going to find out later this week when they open source it. Let me know if you guys are excited. As always, if you hit the like button, you'll see more content like this in your feed. If you hit the subscribe button, I really appreciate it. We just blasted past 1,000 subscribers. It means a lot to me. I appreciate every single one of you, and you will see more content from me appearing in your feed. And if you hit the bell, you get notified every single time I post a video. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching one of my videos. Hit the like button, and then I've got a couple of sweet videos that I think you're gonna like. I've got one here and another one over here. You're gonna love them.